I am going to do a day in the life today. Today we have a pretty busy schedule. First stop is my son has a private baseball lesson. Because he did so good in baseball, we think that may be his sport. So over the summer we're going to continue with his private lessons. So we're going to do that, and then after we leave his lesson, we are going to head over to the Room Service Atlanta open house. I spoke about room service on the blog. My bestie Erica, who writes a blog at Blue Label Bungalow, she is the one of the founders of Room Service Atlanta. So they did a project and they're doing an open house so that we all can come in and see the work that they did at the shelter. So we'll go there, and then after that we are going house hunting. So we have a busy day ahead, and I don't know, I'm just gonna drag y'all along with me. And okay, so we're at the United Methodist Children's Home. So here's Erica.
Hi guys. Get the camera. Okay. Hi.
So I told you guys we were gonna stop by here on our day out. So I'm gonna show you guys some of the awesome work that they're doing with room service in some of the rooms. So this is one of the rooms that we're in. Erica, you wanna say something?
Oh yes, did you tell them where we are? We're at the United Methodist Children's Home in Decatur, Room Service Atlanta. I'm the co-founder. Dacre Robinson is my design partner, and we redesigned 2 cottages here on the campus, one for boys and one for girls. So right now we're in the Smith Cottage, and Mimi's going to show you some spaces.
Okay. And so you see it's just like a kitchenette, nice space, a rug, and a bed. And I love this chandelier, it's so pretty. And I'll show you before, but most of the rooms were really old. They just had a lot of paneling in them. And so basically what they've done is come in and redecorate these spaces for people who are transitioning, you know, from, you know, shelter living to, you know, transitioning into society and working and stuff like that. So this is the first space. I'll back out a little bit so you can see it. This is really pretty. So here's another space. This one is like, oh my gosh, like when you walk in the rooms, you're just really pretty. So here's some more. And I believe every designer that designs these spaces, they get the materials donated. So if you're interested in working with the Room Service Atlanta, I'll put the link if you want to donate for their next project. So check that out. And then this one also has a kitchenette. Love the lighting on this one. It's the kitchenette. It's a pretty purple color. Baby, move. Look at the refrigerator. How cool is that? See the refrigerator? So I love this bed.
Alright, Addison. Let's go.
I thought it was another couch.
It's like a day bed. Love this space.
It's kind of like Addison's bed with the 2 things on the side.
And I love these sayings. One of them is like, don't ever let anyone dull your sparkle. Happiest gals are the prettiest. We can't become what we need to be by remaining what we are. Just really inspirational sayings here on the wall. And they look like they're handwritten. I think that's an awesome touch. I might be stealing that. Oh, I forgot these lucite chairs. How amazing are these chairs? Okay, so we've had lunch. We've gone home and we've kicked it. And so now we're on our way to look at some houses. So this first house we really liked from the pictures. We did not put an offer on it because we thought it would be too far, but they are accepting it. It went under contract, somebody else got it, but they're accepting backup offers. So we're on our way to take a peek at it quietly. I'm hoping that it's a hot mess. I don't feel any kind of way about not putting an offer on it, but it is what it is. So if we like it, we'll probably put a backup offer on it. It is a short sale, and so I mean it could be a lengthy process. So from my understanding, they're close to the final approval, but we don't know. So, that's what we're doing. I'm not driving today. My king is driving me today. He's driving Miss Daisy. He's my chauffeur. Say hi, chauffeur. Happy Father's Day to him. He's like the best father and husband ever. Like if you looked it up in a dictionary, his face would be there. So a happy Father's Day shout out to him. So we'll check back in when we get to the house. Okay, so we're at the house. It's okay. It needs some work. It has potential, but it'll take some work to get it right. So kind of there. I love the double door. Of course, the doors will need to be replaced, and then the foliage is all like overgrown. So I guess it's a short sale. It has good bones, but I don't know. It's a lot of work. All those trees are overgrown. But the neighborhood is really nice, so it will kind of make it worth it if we could get it at the right price, but I don't know. So we're waiting on my sister-in-law to get here. She ran into some traffic, so we'll see the inside. See how overgrown just like the yard is. And there's a lake back there, but you can't really see it. I guess in the wintertime you can see it, but we'd have to like see all of that, and we'd have to clean all of that up. And I don't know. I see it. I watched enough HGTV to know that something could come of this, but do we have the time and the money? That is a good question. But the inside might tell a different story, so we'll see.
Are
So this
in
is the inside.
South Florida, which is probably why the yard is
Taking care of.
not. And the agent, which is why it was hard for me to get in contact with her.
So,
Not really. I'd add stars. I'd make it better. I'd add like spaceships, stars and everything, and yellow stars.
so I think the general consensus is that it's a nice house, but it needs a lot of work. But that's kind of nice. The built in there. But I don't think this is the house. Yippee! Now I don't feel no kind of way. Okay, so now we're looking at a new build. The outside is okay. I wasn't crazy about the neighborhood. It's one of those neighborhoods where they started building and then they stopped when the market crashed, and they're starting to build again. So the problem with these neighborhoods is that some of the houses in the front of the subdivision look old, and I don't like that. But let's see what's on the inside.
I like how they, for the new homes, they don't paint it white.
It's more like a gray or a neutral color, yeah.
So that if it gets dirty, it don't show up.
So, I like the kitchen. I like the cabinets. So in this particular house, we would be able to choose the flooring. I like the tray ceiling and I guess this is a formal dining room. And then there's a formal living room. It's 2-story. So it sucks because I think I like the house, but I don't think I can deal with the neighborhood. So let's go upstairs. There's a master bedroom. There's a fireplace. This is like a sitting area. I love the view in the, what's this?
Oh, wait, there's 2 walk-ins?
The bathroom, except they're building a house there, so that view won't be there. So the part I really love about this house is they have like a landing
One got his own bathroom.
area. It's like it's gonna be a loft area. And I love the windows, it's really light. They haven't put the rail up yet, but it's a big space. So I forgot to record the inside, but this might be the house. Keep you posted. Okay, so we're done house hunting for today. We're discussing the pros and cons of the last house. The major con being that we're used to the area that we're in, and we would like to find a house in the area that we currently live in, but I personally don't want a cookie cutter house. I want a house that has some presence to it, and that's in a mature neighborhood, and where we live there's just not a whole lot of options for that. So now comes the hard part. Do we want to jump out of our comfort zone and get a house in an area that we're not really familiar with? But I will say one of my things was that I thought it was further from the interstate than it was, and it wasn't. It was literally 5 minutes to the interstate, but it's Interstate 20, and the traffic on 20 can be really bad. So that's another kind of factor into that. So we have some decisions to make. But on a lighter note, we are now at, where are we? Sonic. Getting ice cream and milkshakes. The kids have been troopers today.
All right, Naya, so here's my plan.
So we're gonna grab
It's
some
almost an hour
milkshakes and some ice cream and chill out and head to the cribbo. So thank you guys for hanging out with us today.